Hello. In previous videos, we talked on or touched on communication, starting from the sender to the elements of communication. And today, we're tackling the sender. So whenever you want to send a message across, the one important thing is you want the person you're sending the message to understand what you're saying, of course. That is the whole essence of communication. If you want to say something to someone, the main important thing or the bottom line is that the person understood what you wanted to say. Now, while putting together all these coaching sessions, especially on communication, I did a lot of introspection myself, and I realized that each time that I needed to communicate something very, very important, it was difficult for me to find a suitable time with the person to communicate it properly. So because, for example, my culture or my upbringing, I'm shy to say things or say certain things or discuss certain things, or perhaps a little bit of fear here and there, especially depending on what you're communicating, it becomes difficult. And because of that, we don't consider the person who has to receive it. The reception of every communication, or any communication, is the bottom line. If the person couldn't receive whatever you are sending, it's null and void. So pay attention to the one receiving the communication, the receiver, the end goal. That person is very, very key. You need to understand, after you've understood yourself, you need to understand the person who is receiving it. But in order for you, because the onus is upon you to ensure that the receiver got their message. So because it is your responsibility to make sure the person understood, you need to go the extra mile to ask the relevant questions, to follow with the relevant actions, to ensure the person understood what you meant. So if, for example, you communicated in English or you communicated via email, you need a response stating that the person understood what you said. Perhaps you could even follow up with your call. You can even now follow up with other actions to be sure that the person fully understood whatever you meant to communicate. Remember always, before you open your mouth, before you write, before you use any medium to communicate any message, think about the end goal. Will the person understand? Bottom line, if you have made sure and follow the processes of the person understanding and decoding whatever it is that you're trying to send, then you have won. Follow us on social media, and we have lots of coaching sessions, more coaching sessions for you. Bye-bye.